What's up guys, today I explain you One Piece chapter 1123, preview, a big step towards the Elbaf Arc. One Piece fans have to endure a break due to Weekly Shonen Jump not being available last week, which means that the series now returns after a 2-week break in an exciting fashion. As things stand, all eyes are on One Piece chapter 1123, which is going to be absolutely sensational and deliver in many ways. If the previous chapter truly marked the end of the Egghead Island arc, that means the upcoming chapter is going to be very important in setting the tone for what is next and laying the groundwork for Luffy and the Straw Hat Pirates' next adventure. Things are going to be incredibly exciting in the upcoming One Piece chapter 1123, with the conclusion of the Egghead incident and many other exciting things set to be tackled soon. One Piece chapter 1123 is most definitely going to tackle the escape of the Straw Hat Pirates from Egghead Island. In the previous chapter, the Sunny finally hit the ocean and, together with the ship of the giant pirates, sailed towards Elbaf. The Straw Hat Pirates are out of Egghead already, and this has essentially been confirmed in the story in the previous chapter. There is no power strong enough to stop the pirate crew from advancing right now. This is simply down to the fact that the 5 elders have essentially been removed from Egghead, with only Saturn being left behind. Even if he wanted to, Saturn is not powerful enough to stop an entire crew by himself, and, on top of that, from the side of the Marines, the vast majority are incapacitated. Admiral Kizaru was taken out of the equation long ago, while a lot of the Vice Admirals have already faced defeat. Simply put, there is no threat on Egghead enough for the Straw Hat Pirates to be stopped anymore, which means that fans will see them sailing to safety in One Piece chapter 1123. This essentially means that the Elbaf Arc is going to begin very soon as well. It must be remembered that Elbaf is only a day's journey from Egghead, which means that the buffer chapters between Egghead and Elbaf are not going to be too many. While the Straw Hat Pirates continue their escape from Egghead, fans will likely get to see the reaction of people from all over the world. This means the Egghead incident will finally be put in defined terms, which means newspaper agencies, such as that of Morgan's, along with others, are going to be on top of this event. People from all over the world would react to Vegapunk's message in One Piece chapter 1123 will likely set the tone for what is to come in the upcoming arc of the story. On top of that, fans will likely also get to see some exciting events pertaining to the players who are going to be important in the upcoming chapters, such as Shanks, Buggy, and perhaps even the leader of the Revolutionary Army, Monkey D. Dragon. Oda has already highlighted the key players in the final saga in the previous chapter. This essentially means that he is going to incorporate these characters into the story again very soon. In fact, Elbaf is likely going to see these key players get involved in the plot in a major way. Essentially, this means major characters such as Shanks, Blackbeard, Buggy, Dragon, those of the world government, such as the Elders in Garling Figureland, and the Marines, among many others, could react to the Egghead incident. At the same time, their role in One Piece chapter 1123 could essentially go beyond just reacting to news. This is because Oda has defined roles for them in the final saga already, and they could progress toward their own goals in the upcoming chapters. For instance, Shanks is on the lookout for Blackbeard, and it is possible that he will get closer to him in the upcoming few chapters of One Piece. Similarly, Dragon is preparing for a war with God's Knights, and this plot point could be furthered in the upcoming chapter as well. The 5 elders and the world government, in general, are going to be on the lookout and possibly in preparation for the Great Cleansing already, which, once again, implies that they could be working on these goals in One Piece chapter 1123 and the subsequent chapters. Everyone has major goals that are going to be furthered in the upcoming chapters, and that is precisely why Oda mentioned the final saga, which is the part of the story that he is most excited to draw. All the major characters are going to be involved here, and the story isn't just going to focus on the Straw Hat Pirates. This means fans can expect a lot of excitement in the upcoming chapters, and hopefully, One Piece chapter 1123 is going to deliver upon that and much more. Of course, fans are eagerly waiting for the Elbaf arc to begin in One Piece. However, One Piece chapter 1123 might not yet see the beginning of this arc. Usually, there are buffer chapters between 2 arcs of the story, and that is likely going to be the case here as well. While the Elbaf arc might technically start from this chapter, the Straw Hats will not land in Elbaf until a chapter or 2 more provided they do manage to get as far away from Egghead as possible in the upcoming chapter. What fans know is that Elbaf is not too far away from Egghead. The location is pretty close, and the giants, Dory and Brogy, along with their entire crew, made it to Egghead in less than a day's time. This means that the journey to Elbaf is going to be a quick one as well, which would suggest that there are only 1 or 2 chapters between this arc and the upcoming one. That said, the plot could be taken further in an exciting direction when it comes to Elbaf in the upcoming chapter. The Straw Hat Pirates are already with the giants, and a lot of the lore about the island could actually be discussed before the crew even sets foot there. This is what makes the upcoming few chapters of the story so exciting, and fans absolutely cannot wait to see what is in store for them. Thankfully, the story is going to continue for successive weeks, as it has already been confirmed that there is no break after One Piece chapter 1123. Fans will likely get to see the beginning of the Elbaf arc before the series goes on another break, and that makes for an exciting scenario in the story.